Hey, what's up, folks? Hello and welcome back in Shroud of the Avatar. Some exciting quests to do tonight. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't done these ones yet, so they're exciting to me. They're all brand new. Should be good. Epic Uger's in the house. Everybody can blame Uger for anything bad that happens from this point forward. It's true. Okay, maybe it's not true. All right, I'm gonna do some quests. Eventually. So, the big quest, I found a new quest. This actually might be spoilers for people. I might have to do this one. But apparently, if you go to the city of Norwich, people are going missing. People are sailing to the north, and from there going missing. Sounds bad. So I have a few tasks around that. But my main story quests have got me putting together the Vermilion lens. And I got a recipe for it. I just don't know where it is. So hopefully I have the recipe. Oh, Obsidian Forge. Alright, so this is where we're going. We're going to the Obsidian Forge. It sounds ominous, doesn't it? It should. It should sound very cool. It should sound a little ominous that we are going to this. So, is it miscellaneous? Yes, it is. So I need 10 chunks of coal. See, it's a good thing I checked because I don't have 10 chunks of coal. Although I suspect if the developers are kind, they probably put some coal nodes in the area. But I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to take 10 chunks of coal. So I don't have to go in and back out. So this particular quest... Alright, so these quests I have in my tracker are a little different. I'll hide that one. Actually, I think I hide all these. Use the Corellian lens. Hide that one. Hide that one. Hide that one. Oh, I also finished another quest too. I haven't finished this yet. I found all these books. Maybe I'll wait and see if Sandogal shows up. I know that he was working on this one. Maybe I'll do that. Reassemble and use the Vermilion lens. Once I find the pieces, I should take the pieces of the lens to the Obsidian Forge within the Fortress of Hilt. Luckily, I found blueprints for assembling the lens along with the first piece. After the pieces are combined into one lens, I'll be able to use it alongside the other two lenses in the confluence chamber. Sounds exciting. Epic Uger needs a blame Grav emote. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't have another emote open. I'm not a pro streamer. I only have 2 emotes. I'm just a rookie. Alright, I have over 8 hours of buffs left for my devotionals, so that should be good. So we'll head out of town. We'll head out of town and... oh, I know what else I need to do. I need to go to Janiford. So, we're going to make a stop. We're going to make a stop first. In Janiford, or Janiford, whatever it's called. I need a... what do I need? I need to... I think I'm good to go. Janiford has a special trainer that I want to talk to. So I'll head down through this pass down this way. Can't remember what its name is. So in the trees, in the skill trees, like in all of them, when you get down near the bottom, you need to go to an advanced trainer. So the adventure trainer will teach you the first 2 levels for sure. And most adventure trainers, I think, teach you the 3rd level. Most of the 3rd level skills are available there. But down here, you actually have to go to the specialist. And the specialist for Earth is in Yannaford. So we're going to go check that out and get my Earth Elemental and see what happens. I do a lot of running. Yannaford, it's besieged. I'll just go around the besieged. It's a nice little town, actually. It's got a nice little river running through it. The proprietor of the local inn is a descendant of the namesake of the town. Come into town right by this river. There's a couple of nice waterfalls in town too. There's one leading down to this level over there. And there's another one over there. It's sort of like a little step near the hills. It's kind of cool. There's the innkeeper, Jenna Kartunen, who is a descendant of Gianna. And you can kind of see it's Janna's ford, right? So Janna discovered this fort, or at the very least she would have put this little tavern beside it. So you can kind of see where the town came from. It's not very big. It's got some interesting people in it. We got a master polearms trainer named Wilhelm. An adventuring trainer. So here I can show you the, this is the difference. So when I look at Earth, I can't train this. The skill cannot be learned at this trainer. You just get an error message in the quest log that you can't see behind my chat blocker. All right, where is... I think her name's Vonda or something like that. I assume they're rather close together. I suspected she was over here. Some travelers in a tent. Nice little wagon. Heading through town. Hello, trader. What do you want? You gonna trade with me? Nope. Has the thirst for ancient knowledge brought you here? I have tomes containing ancient secrets and vast knowledge. May I interest you in one? Yes, you may interest me in one. Interesting. I don't know. Oh. I don't think she's that interesting. They do have a reliquarium. Oh, this is one of my quests. I could do this now too. So one of my quests was actually to talk to this person. There we go. Ask about Northern history. The curator of the reliquarium in Yannaford, Thibodeau, is well versed in historical events of all kinds. Sigrun in Norwich says, people who sail north of Norwich have been disappearing, and she wants me to ask Thibodeau if she thinks there's something in Northern history that can explain what's going on. So I need to talk to this person about Northern history. Wait, why can I ask you about the moon? That's interesting. Northern history. The history of Northern Novia includes many notable events, including the fall of several ancient communities, the rise of cannibalistic barbarians, and of course the devastation of the cataclysm. The rise of cannibalistic barbarians? Really? If you're looking for something more specific, please give me some guidance. Yeah, Sigrun asks about history. History of Norwich, I take it. Let's see. That island's had such an uneventful history. It's hard to recall the details of its past. I can tell you that the forces of the Obsidian Eye briefly occupied it centuries ago, but historians are unclear as to why they didn't continue using it as a staging ground. Beyond that, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Sigrun will want to know what Thibodeau said. Okay, apparently that's all I need to say. So apparently, hey, Rembetis, how's it going, bud? So apparently, it is a little boring. Norwich is boring. Moon. Long ago, we had 2 moons, but something terrible happened about which I will not speculate, tearing one in half and destroying the other completely. Okay, so there's only 1 moon now. The lunar rifts linked, although admittedly, there's 1 moon that is in pieces. The lunar rifts, linked to the lunar phases, were disrupted and went dormant. The moons remain devastated, but the lunar rifts are once again functional. I'm doing good, Rem. I'm doing pretty good, bud. All right. Yeah, it's having fun in this game. We got our guild is kind of reinvigorated right now. We're trying to move our player-owned town, move it to a new biome. Probably start some exciting guild recruitment at some point in this game. Should be fun. All right, I ask about the Lunar Rift. Each Lunar Rift is a pocket of long-range teleportational energy in the center of a circle of standing stones. As the moon phases advance, the teleport destination changes. The locations of Lunar Rifts and their destinations are Blood River, Solace Bridge, Highvale, Brookside, Owl's Head, West End, Brittany, Graveyard, and Exeter. Yeah, okay, I knew all that. All right, so I didn't learn much from her, other than the fact that Norwich is boring. So I'm still looking for the Earth Magic Trainer. I think that guy's just a fisherman. What's this game? This is Shroud of the Avatar. It's very, it's a sandboxy MMO. It's kind of a... Wait, who was that? Oh, just a fisherman. It's a sandboxy MMO, so you just kind of come in and you just kind of work. I'm selling it so well right now. I know. Everybody just wants to come in and work. No, you just kind of come in and you find interesting things to do and you set your own goals, and that's another fisherman. Clearly this river is very healthy. There's a lot of fishermen employed around here. Oh, I know where she is. She's actually below this waterfall. I know where she is. I have to go down below this waterfall. So yeah, it's kind of a hybrid. They try to make it fairly old school. So they do a lot of things that are kind of old school gaming. All right, I found Vonda and Sanagol. I was hoping Sanagol would be in here. We had a quest last week. I had a viewer help me out with the answer, but we never figured out what the question was. So this was the hint. A lament for Laura. She picks at Parker. Parker pecks at Anya until Jeremy digs up Davropos, leaving us Martella, Vonda, and Griselda. Who is next? Is Vonda next? A curse on Vonda and all who dwell in Yennefer. This is Vonda. So the hint was meant for you to come to Yennefer and find Vonda and learn that she is the master earth magic trainer. And from there, you would actually realize that all these people are magic trainers. And then you translate their names into their school. And that's the order that the puzzle's solved in. So Vonda's next. Earth was last, I think, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. What's this game about? It's just an MMO. It is, you go out, you kill things, you burn through resources, you go and harvest resources, you create things, you have a little economy in the game. It's very sandboxy, so there's nothing There's no set path in the game that you have to follow. The downside to that is that there's no set path in the game you have to follow. You have to kind of make your own path, which is actually pretty cool. You can sort of come in and go, I can do whatever I like today. I'm gonna go kill trolls. I did this once. I decided I'm gonna go kill trolls because I know in Ravensmoor there's a couple of trolls. So I went and immediately got killed by a troll. So I left. Apparently I'm not good enough to kill those trolls. I'll get there eventually. All right, Vonda, I want to learn from you. Summon Earth Elemental. Boom, just like that. That's how you earn skills. You just pay 100 gold and you get them. All right, let's. I'm assuming that my Earth Elemental is actually fairly safe. Let's move that there. Get rid of this. And move this here. And cast Earth Elemental. Boom! I have an Earth Elemental. How's that? That's my dude right there. Wonder what he does. I don't know what he does. Let's go find out. There's some bad guys in here I can go fight. Let's go fight some baddies. See what my new Earth Elemental does. Gotta summon him back. Unfortunately, summon pets don't cross boundaries with you. Alright, alt, equip. That'll do. Need some light. Defensive. I wonder if he'll attack things that attack me. Hello, peoples. Oh, he will. Alright, so I haven't even attacked yet. Oh, I have. Because I have auto attack. Ah, this fawn has confused me. Confuse is a nasty skill. Spell. What's my Earth Elemental doing? Oh, he's not doing too bad. What does my combat log say? Oh, I need a name for him. I just can't have an Earth Elemental named Earth Elemental. That's boring. Earth Elemental attacks, dealing 10 points of damage. Ooh. Tough guy. That's not very much. That's really not very much. 2-player like Locho? No, not... Well, I mean, it's multiplayer, but... It's definitely not like Locho. Combat's much more action-oriented. Your position really matters, where you are in the field. You need to get behind people and stuff like that. Whoops. Bumped my mic. So it's more like... it's not really an action RPG. It's kind of a hybrid in that respect. But movement's pretty important. So you can't really duo things. I mean, you sort of can, but... It's hard. It's skill. It's classless as well. All right, we'll head back into Yannaford. Yeah, it's not quite as well. It's sort of like Guild Wars 2, I think, in that respect. Like same kind of. It's nothing like Guild Wars 2, but you know, they're kind of two different games. But the general combat mechanics are kind of like that. Whoa! Very loud waterfall. Get away from that waterfall. All right, there we go. All right, I got my Earth Elemental. I don't know if it's any good. I'm going to play with an Earth Elemental for a bit and see. I don't know how I make it do more than 10 points of damage. That's not very much. I'm pretty sure my Water Elemental, who heals me, will do more than 10 points of damage. But regardless, I wanted an Earth Elemental, so I got one. And yes, I got to meet the hint. Where was it? That was the Oracle Colossus hint. All right, Hilt is on the other side of these mountains. So we will head around there. Hilt's a kind of a cool place. Hilt has a backstory to it. It was being built at the time of Aaron Bennis. Captain Aaron Bennis, who led the charge of the Westreach army against Midras when Midras fell. And then found the Sword of the Avatar. JR Lego, can I play this game? Is it free to play? Yes, it is entirely free to play. What is this zone? It's not Hilt. That's the Obsidian Trial. I'm sure I suck at that. Yeah, JR Lego, it's free to play. All the content right now is free. There's a few things that are gated. So it's, if you're familiar, I think I've seen you in, is it JR Lego or Junior Lego? I'll just call you Lego. Excuse me. The Freedom Play model is fairly similar to like Lotros. So they have a cash shop. You buy like, they have a premium currency they call Crowns of the Obsidian. I'll give some away if I get some players. I get a lot of people. I get a lot of Lotro players in my stream still, but if I get a few more Shroud players in, we'll open up some raffles for some premium currency. But so they have like premium currency store. Almost everything in here is pretty much cosmetic. Housing is actually very functional, so it's hard to call it cosmetic, but you can earn a house. That's the Oracle Colossus. Yeah, I'm JR Lego. Oh, nice. Okay. Where is Hilt? Is this Hilt? No, that's not Hilt. But there's no Rem, can you play it? I don't know, man. It would be tough to play it without a lot. This is Kiln, without a lot of mouse movement. There's no real follow in the game, Rem. Like, I am constantly using both hands to like move around, and so it might be tough for you. Uger says no. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with Uger. Hilt Fortune. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Thank you, B. B Striker plays. So yeah, the game right now is free to play. Their plan right now is that every episode, so you can buy episode 2 from the cash shop. So from the web store, you pay real dollars and you buy episode 2. Episode 2 is slated for release later this year. You don't actually need to buy it. You can just keep playing it. Quad stick. I don't know about quad stick. Like I need the mouse and I need WASD. So I'm not sure how that would work, Rem. It's tough to say. There's a lot of camera work and a lot of All right, let's try my new. I got a serious like avalanche coming down on me in here. Let's try my new pet. So episode 2 is out. I think it's $20 to pre-order it. I guess it's not released yet. So what they do is they sell the next episode. So episode 2 is for sale. You can buy it. As content comes from episode 2, you get to play it early, give feedback to the developers, whatever. Then they're going to release episode 2, then you can still buy episode 2. And then when they start working on episode 3, at some point, they'll just switch and they'll make episode 2 free to play and start selling episode 3 early access. So it's kind of a nice, whoa, dude, what are you doing? This guy's on drugs. So it's kind of a nice model that kind of lets people play, spending kind of as little money as they can get away with. So yeah, you can definitely play it, free to play. Jump in. It's a fun game. The community is exceptionally awesome. They're not without their... The community is not without their problems, but it's a very nice group of people. When you need help, you'll get help all the time. So yeah, I think it's worth picking up. You can grab... I play it on Steam. I think... I've never really had a problem on Steam. But I think most people don't play it on stream. B says, I'm nice with baggage. I'm sure you're just nice. Well, this guy's awesome. It's casting Earthquake for me. Are there guilds? Yes, there's guilds. In fact, the Bear Tavern, which I am part of, is trying to grow. The game is pretty small right now, and generally speaking, like to anybody, I would recommend coming into the game and immediately finding a guild to be in. That'll give you people that can help you. So I think I mentioned this before. The game is a bit old school. So one of the things that they do is that everything, like nothing is permanent in the game. That's not actually true. Like when you get a house, your house is permanent and things like that. But gameplay wise, everything costs. And I was wondering, I heard this trap go off and I was wondering why I was bleeding. I stepped on that trap. But things like my armor, like when you get armor, your armor eventually wears out and you'll have to replace it. Like you don't get armor that just repairs indefinitely or infinitely, I should say. So getting into a guild will be able to help you with those things right off the bat. And that can be difficult. For new players, there's no real... Like the community is really important for support because the game does not support you. You can't go out and make a lot of gold by like doing quests or farming mobs. What you really want to do is find a way to make gold selling to other players who have already made the gold and keep that cycle going. So it's important to like try and get into the economy. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with a guild. Because when you start out and you're a noob and you can't do much, you can do what I'm doing. You can harvest all these hides. You don't want to sell any of these hides to the NPCs. You actually want to sell them to other players. You'll get more money for it. And then they'll turn around and sell you leather or leather armor or whatever made from those hides. So the community cycle is extremely important in the game. And I think a lot of people, when I read the negative reviews, I think a lot of people look at the negative reviews, or they kind of look at the game that's like, this game was too hard. It didn't help me like do everything that I wanted to. And it's like, yeah, it's because you didn't like talk to anybody. It's like, if you talked to somebody, all of your problems would have went away. So it's very, and trust me, the game developers don't think that that is broken. These game developers think that, you know, community building, making something hard. Oh, there's my earthquake again. This is a very loud sound effect. It's not an actual earthquake right here. It's actually in the game. This is going to take me forever getting through all these wolves. Like I says, I got a sick PC. Oh no. Sick isn't good or sick isn't bad. Falcon, the shadows are watching. There's one of our awesome players. Falcon was a early viewer of mine. Excuse me. That played the game. Came into my stream. Saw that I was a noob. Helped me out. I still have the gear that he gave me. And I will never salvage it. Welcome, Falcon. Nice to see you. You can fish in the game. I don't have any bait in my quick bar right now. I probably should, but... Fishing's actually kind of cool. You can fish up trophy fish. Alright, there's a big troll over here, so I'm going to take on this troll. Let's start with that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Hey, Night Owl, welcome. Nice to see you all. The game is like really loud in my head. The water sounds are very loud. Oh, I can just do that. We'll see how well this works with a... I did not get a very good bleed on this guy. my earth elemental, come on, go get him, guy. He's just running back and forth and following me. Is there a multi with mouse? Is there a what? I don't know it. Sorry, Ram, I don't know what you mean by that, bud. Oh, now he's getting him. There we go. This guy just cannot get a hit on me. I'm doing reasonably well in this fight. We got him. And both of us survived. You get anything good? Did I get anything good? I got some troll essence. 1 troll essence. Not really. Not so much. Ah, it's always fun. Wasn't that long ago those guys are one-shot me to death, so... It's cool to win that fight. Very cool to win it. Alright, I'm headed into Hilt. Think I know what I'm doing. Well, I'll take you out. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there's a mage. I had Earthquake in my deck so that I could train it. I don't think I want it there anymore. I'll do that. Hope everybody's having a good night. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Now that it's coming to an end. Oh yeah, this place is kind of cool. It's a series of back switches up this mountain face. It was built by the Obsidian armies. Oh, attack! Attack! Get him before he interrupts me. Get him! Woohoo! Success! Oh, there you go. That's why I have an Earth Elemental. Try and run some interference for me while I chop down trees. We'll continue up this mountain. It is clearly very defensible, which was obviously the point. Am I going the right way? Yeah, it must be. I'm going up. As long as I'm going up, pretty sure I'm going the right way. I don't think my Earth Elemental engaged at all that time. I just got my Earth Elemental tonight, so I am running around with an Earth Elemental just because it's cool and new. Not because I think in any way whatsoever that it's useful. I don't know yet. Ooh, kobolds. Hello, kobold. Stop running around. Hello, Edith. Welcome. I don't have my glasses on yet. It looks like a giant pine cone. It actually does look like a giant pine cone. Oh. How far the obsidians have fallen if the kobolds have taken over there. Giant pine cone with an attitude is what it is, let me tell you. Oh, I didn't come up with a name for it. How do you get a companion? Oh, somebody else asked me what's an elemental. So the elementals are just summoned. They're in the magic tree. So you can get, there is taming and there's summoning. So you don't actually have to tame creatures to have a tame pet. You just have to have summoning to have a tame pet. So taming down here will give you summoning. If you want to tame your own, you can tame a creature, then you can summon it, and then of course there's ways to do it better, so forth and so on. But there are 7 or 8 magical summons, I think. So there's the Phoenix, there's the Earth Elemental, there's the Fire Elemental, there's the Water and Ice Elementals under the Air Tree, the Air Elemental, or sorry, Water and Ice under the Water Tree, Air Elemental under the Air Tree. Death has the Lich and the Skeleton, and Chaos has the Demon. So those are all the different types of summoned magical pets you can have. And you have one simply by just pressing the button and they just appear magically. And Falcon reminds me that the Phoenix, Lich, and Fire Elementals have quests associated to get them. Yes, and they are not easy. Well, actually, I don't know. The Phoenix one is not easy. That I've been on. Or at least it's not easy for me. I haven't spent any time... Hey, Jerry Lego, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I haven't spent any time at all doing fighting flying creatures. I have very little in the way of... Alright, pretty sure these are the front doors right here. It's a bit of a... let's take out this guy. I have actually been here once before. Just exploring the area, just not for the quest. There's actually 2 doors. And one says, this door cannot be used for reassemble the Vermilion Lens. And the other one says, reassemble the Vermilion Lens. That's it. This door can only be used for reassemble the Vermilion Lens, which is what I'm doing. So it's basically the same. Both of those doors are the same zone. They just serve a different purpose. There's a special forge down here that we're going to use. And I have to summon again. I'm going to go back to... maybe I'll stick with my Earth Elemental. We'll see what happens. I guess I could probably set this guy to aggressive at this point. Yeah, it's fine. This guy's stuck in the chair. Get out of that chair. Oh, there you go. That mage just appeared out of nowhere. I guess he's magic. Those guys are cleaned up. I think I have a map. Maybe I had a map. I had a map in the other instance. No, I don't have a map. We'll see how well I do without one. Hey. Those guys are taken care of. Dungeons are a little close quarters in here, and there's a lot of traps in dungeons. So in this small little space, it can be tricky to see. It can be tricky to see the traps. Like this. Suddenly there's a dragon head. Which breathes fire. Oh, and I still got it. I tried to be clever and I still got hit by it. One cool thing about this game is you can pick up everything. So, like, if you ever want to stock up on pewter jugs or wooden mugs or ceramic plates, you can just pick them. You can come into this dungeon, just pick them all up and leave. Spawn a new instance, come back, do it again. You could have a veritable supply chain. What is that? Salami? Really? There's salami? I might have to take some salami back. I don't plan on eating it. Whoop, I took the plate. My dude stuck in the door. Come out, giant pine cone. He's literally stuck in the door. Oh, there he comes. All right, remember I was looking for a forge? I told you I was looking for a forge. I'll grant him that we are even now at a fair depth underground, but I almost choked on my tongue when Kitty suggested we had found the obsidian forge, a less significant workstation that there may never have been. Deidre broke it to him before I would get unwound. High on anticipation, perhaps, but he makes it consistently clear that he was hired for his brawn and his crew and their brawn. It's like, I'm looking for a forge. I found one. Oh, that's not it. Darn it. Ah, slimes. More slimes. And more slimes. And that's it. Come on, slimes, go. Pick up, pick up, pick up. What does this note say? Kobolds! Kitty's boys certainly held up their end, catching up and running the scout through before it could get back to the rest of them. A lot of them, according to Deidre. How can she be sure by ear alone? I cannot say, but she is. They bar our exit now, a problem we'll have to solve on our return trip. For now, we spend the night barricaded in these barracks, or at least we have our choice of beds. Alright, so that is just the barracks. Not very interesting. We'll continue down. Oh, slimes and spiders. A lot of slimes and spiders. Enemies will quite often kill each other, so there's some tactics to this game where you don't necessarily have to like fight everything. You do have to loot everything though. That is a rule. Leave nothing behind. Waste not, want not. Like all good MMOs, the primary feature of this game is inventory management. Everything you do is specifically designed to fill up your inventory. Everything else that activity does is simply coincidental. Which is why slimes split 4 times when you kill them. Or 3 times. 1, 2, 4. 3 times. I don't know what slime ooze is for, though. Epic Googer says time to start up Shroud. Nice. Coming in, man. Nice. Had a great time streaming with Ooger yesterday. Or playing with Ooger on stream yesterday. Super fun. Alright. So there's slightly higher level mobs in here. And by mobs, I mean spiders. Wait, how did I get down there again? Oh, here's one of them. Ooger says, I learned a lot too. Well, maybe. Oh, I'm sure you did, bud. I'm sure you did. Yeah, you can decide if you want to try and finish your quests. Ooger's in the middle of Blood River Outskirt quests. So you can decide if you want to finish those sets of quests. If you do, you'll get like a house. You'll get like a row-lot deed. You don't really need one. You can just use some of my space and you don't have to pay taxes. But if you want one... Hey, Glopos, it's nice to see you've done the DPS road. Yeah, I switched to... oh man, I found a really good vendor in Britmart. I went on a hunt because I needed a new ring. I had a ring that somebody had given me that was a very nice gift, but it really wasn't a terribly good ring, so I thought it was about time I found another one. Obsidian Warhammer. Is that a good recipe? The Obsidian Warhammer? I don't know if it is. It's mine now. Hey, Apulu Felgar's in the house. Hi, Apulu. Nice to see you, man. I need to get way down there. But yeah, anyway, when I found my ring, I was searching for a ring, and I found my ring. A vendor in the same lot had like really good prices on longswords, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this.
I need my woot woot back. Lol equals D.
Hey, Aurora, thank you so much for the resub. Much appreciated. Very kind indeed. All right, I think I'm just gonna jump over the edge. I believe there's one more nasty spider in here. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there wasn't. Oh! Trapped. So yeah, I ended up buying Gleppo, I ended up buying no one uses obsidian weapons. They're pretty hard to get or make. Oh, okay. Just not worth the effort. Fair enough. Oh, because I suspect, because it's obsidian, I guess you'd have to forge it here, right? That would be annoying. Is this a trap? She warned him, the ape, tread lightly. But a fool's bravery got the better of Sid and his crew with him. I could do nothing to help anyone but myself. Running in terror as the eight-legged fiends punctured the life out of the lot of them. They made a good account of themselves, but where has that got them? Speaking of eight-legged terrors, Ellie has found one. Oh, I haven't come up with a name yet for my earth elemental. If anybody knows a good name for an earth elemental, let me know. We are getting close now. Deidre says there are undead shambling about the chambers ahead. It will be a more measured approach from here on, by necessity. So yeah, I ended up finding 2 longswords that look pretty decent. Waldo Ptolemy. Britt Mart. He even wrote it down. He had some good prices and some good gear in there, so I bought 2 of them. They look pretty decent. Shale? Oh, that is a good one. Let's start with Shale. Wait, don't they heal? I'm out of combat. They must heal eventually. Oh, he heals slowly. I think I just typed shale hole. That would have been bad. Shale. Oh, he regenerates health very slowly. I called mine Rocky. Nice. Vulcan, that's awesome. Hey, Hardit, nice to see you. Oh, I didn't see you coming in earlier. Sorry, Hardit. Things got past me. I gotta make my chat window bigger. All right, undead ahead, they say. Oh, this looks auspicious. Ooh, that looks like a trap. Oh, that looks like a skeleton. Die already. I like how all the little notes basically told me how to do the fight. Be careful, there's a whole bunch of mobs ahead. Whoa, and there's a Lich Mage. Let's go back around the corner. Is this a corner? Oh, it's not a very good corner. In fact, it's not a corner at all. Alright. something about discretion. Get my water elemental out. Heal me quickly. Hey. Back around the corner. Get back around the corner. Not my best fight, but I think I'm going to win. At least I got rid of their numbers. You could call him Slate or Slater. Nice. That's a good one too. Slate. Right now I'm going to call him dead because he didn't help me very much in that fight. My water elemental will heal me, so that actually has some usefulness for me. There still is a Lich Mage in here. Call him Arda. Oh, nice. That's a subtle little one, too. For the non-Lord of the Rings geeks, Arda is Earth in Lord of the Rings. Where'd the Lich go? Lich must have got bored with me. Oh, hello there. Found you. And I get the Lich. The Lich looks like Pratchett's death. Is that right? I think that's... I think I can just leave that area. I don't think there's anything in there. Well, you know what I should have done? I should have eaten. I'm terrible at that. Oh, and I spent all afternoon cooking food in the game. Cooking food is not terribly well thought out. It takes a long time to cook any amount of food. I have a whole new deep respect for all the vendors who have fully stocked food in there. On their vendors. Very much respect. The crafting to make, I mean, crafting advancement can be difficult in the game. It can be frustrating, but it's difficult and time consuming to make a sword. But if you make a good one, it'll last quite a while. But it's the amount of time it takes to make the food that I just ate isn't that different. It still takes a long time. And it only lasts 4 hours. Oh, I also managed to buy a Harp of Invigoration. I actually forgot about that. I got so used not to ever having one, I forget to use it. Arthur Dent said, sounds like you're saying it's better to buy your food than trying to make it yourself. It's... yeah, pretty much. Alright. I know this place. It looks like a dead end. It is not. Oh, here, there's a hint. Deidre has fallen, her bones to be counted among the dead, the undead that took her. Without her keen senses, I know I have no chance of escape now, but perhaps I can still reach the Obsidian Forge. This chapel appears to be a dead end, but I know there's a hidden way forward. Will I find it before starvation, or worse finds me? Or is it my fate to haunt this chapel forevermore, never to lay my mortal eyes upon the forge? It would appear your fate is to haunt this chapel. And I get an obsidian spearhead. There's a door. Can you see it? How close can I get to it? I think it's sort of obvious. The Harp of Invigoration is a godsend. Yeah, and I got it for cheap. Infernal was, I think I bought it from Infernal. I'm pretty sure that's who I bought it from. He had a good price for it. And I was like, yeah, done. I'm taking that. All right, so I was just watching something new on Netflix called Street Food. Oh, cool. Is that his corpse there in the ground? Yeah, that is his corpse in the ground. I'm pretty sure that is our friend who did not make it. And I will leave his belongings, his meager belongings there. There's only 3 little rooms in here, and I don't think there's anything interesting in them. At any rate, there's the door. And the switch, I just happen to know, is here somewhere. Is it? See, I've been here through before, but I've never been here for this quest. Is that about the height of your head, close to the pillar? Oh, there it is. It's, yeah, very subtle. Light my sword on fire, go kill some fire elementals. Don't fall in the lava. That's it? There's only 1 in this room? I'm gonna take all the copper. Definitely taking the copper. All right, so this ends the quest where we had to go and get, we were meant to get 3 lenses, but instead of finding a lens at the Granus Colossus, we found a piece of the lens and a note that directed us to the Oracle Colossus and back to the Epitaph, where we found the other 2 pieces. And now we have all 3 pieces, so we come in here to reforge it. Something is being damaged over here. Oh, you are.
Let's go. Hey, they're sexy.
Hey, Jalapeno coming in 12 months. Oh my God, dude. It's been that long. Can't believe you stand for me that long. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Arthur says, I wouldn't have thought a flaming sword would be very effective on fire elementals. No, you could actually see the flaming part just puts a little dot on it, a little damage over time. And the damage over time just ticks at 0. So it's not. But the sword itself still does physical damage to it. They can't put a lot of mobs in there because you have to smelt. Can't smelt and fight at the same time. Right, yes. So I think there's a couple more creatures in here that I need to get rid of. This guy. What's shaking? Not much, man. I'm doing some quests. These are actually the what they call the main quest line. So there's a main storyline. There's the Obsidian Forge in all its glory. If you stand near it, you will take a lot of damage. But I should have all of the materials I need. And I should be able to... Can I use it? Oh, there we go. Obsidian Forge. Vermilion Lens. Well, it only takes 5 chunks of coal. I thought it took 10. Well, whatever. I did bring coal. Because I looked up the recipe. I remembered to look up the recipe before I came out here, Beast Striker. I was actually quite proud of myself. I went, hey, wait, there's a recipe. I should look at that recipe to find out what it takes. Because, yeah, had I come all this way and been, oh, I have no coal, and I'd have to go all the way back to get coal. All right. So, we now have it. Where's the confluence chamber? All right, well, that's cool. A lot of people forget the coal, I can imagine. Well, I was wondering if they put, like... Because there's coal nodes, right? Oh, there's silver. There's sulfurous ash. I was wondering if they actually put some coal down here so you could just... maybe just enough to get, like, 4. So you had to wait for it to respawn to get 5. Arthur says, would a frost sword do any better if it does cold damage against fire elemental? I suspect so. I don't know. The way the damage like that works, Arthur, is through something called... oh, there's coal. It's through something called... attunement, magic attunement. So you get like you get a particular type of resistance. Although I'm not exactly sure how it works. So what's my highest? My highest is life. Increasing life attunement increases the power of life skills and resistance to negative life effects. Attunement is increased by training active life skills. Yeah. So if you have fire attunement, it makes you... It raises your resistance to negative fire effects. So that's how you'd be resistant to fire damage. But I'm not sure if that makes you more susceptible to like cold damage or something. Sargareth, hey, nice to see you. Welcome. I think the Confluence Chamber is in Palladus Shardfall. Oh, okay. Sargareth says, I had such a good meal today. I haven't been this full. Here, oh, is that right? Nice. What'd you have? Do tell. My wife and I make pizza every Sunday night. Make my own dough. We don't make our own salami or anything like that. We just buy the salami. Buy the mushrooms. Falcon says you can also gain entrance through Serpent Spine Mine, but the Shardfall is faster. Oh, so it's just another one of those, like a vault or whatever. There's a whole bunch of resources down here that are just here for the taking, so I gotta grab them. Especially silver. Ribeye, tips, Meiser, and Endura. Nice. B says, you don't have a pig you raise and slaughter in your backyard. No, I don't. See, I grew up on a pig farm, believe it or not. So no, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Cool forge, though. I love it. This is a nice little spot. Deep inside the... This thing keeps moving. Might be my eyes. Deep inside Hilt. It's old obsidian fortress. Alright, so Palladus Shardfall will be somewhere in Palladus, so... I mean, I could just recall home. I basically live in Palladus. That'd be the easiest way out of here. Famines comes in with the 45 biddies. 49 even. 45 plus 4. Thank you, Famines. Very nice of you. Very kind. Thank you, sir. Ethiopian place down the road. Ooh, nice. I do like Ethiopian food. It is very good. Very unique spice. I got lots of room left. My leggings are... they're still 7 to 20. I'm fine. It is northeast of you. Last of my love. Have a great stream. I shall. Thanks, Famines. All right, use the lenses in the Confluence Chamber. I've not been here before. It is north and east of you. Is it that one? Wait, in the Shardfall? Yeah, it is that one. I gotta get across those rivers. Alright, this says, I saw a good pizza dough recipe that has you make the dough and then put it in the fridge to proof for 24 hours. Yeah, there's a few ones like that They'll be like the non-kneading pizza dough recipes. I don't do that. I just use bread machine yeast, basically fast rising yeast. So mine only sits for an hour and a half. Arthur says, we had a good Ethiopian place near me, but it closed about 6 months after it opened. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. Yeah, Ethiopian food is good. Well, I probably could have got this from... It looked like it was on this side of the river. I probably could have got to it from anywhere along that river. So I haven't been in this shardfall before. So apparently it's that way. It's on my compass. There are obsidian golems. First time I went there, I ordered a sampler platter, and it was covered with what looked like a sponge, and the 4 different foods were served on that. Injera bread, yeah. It looks like a sponge. It is a sponge. And it's a sponge that after you eat it, grows inside of your stomach, which is why after you eat... Oh, my water elemental's going crazy. After you eat Ethiopian food, you feel more full an hour later. It shows up in your compass? The confluence chamber does. Yeah. It's very light. It's right there, the confluence chamber. Okay, I've never killed a red thorn flower, so let's kill this flower, because why not? Chaos plant pollen. Exciting stuff. The entrance is under the large waterfall. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. They didn't... That's not really a subtle hint. Hey, we have a multicolored waterfall. You should probably go check that out. Okay, water sounds are loud. Can I get through? There we go. It's an unmarked door. R65 is out. R65 seems to be doing pretty good. I've seen a few bugs in the Discord being talked about, but oh, hello, Anise. But Chris, I don't know. Chris in his stream today seemed to be pretty happy with release 65. So. Hello, Watcher. Well, this is a cool place. Hello. Welcome, you funny man. Are you here for the prophecy too? Yeah, I am. Well, of course, since you're here at the confluence. But you're really just wasting your time, you know. I'm wasting my time? The Oracle had this place built, and the podium moved here because of some silly prophecy many years ago. But we don't have to live that way. There's a new path, a free path. You should try it. Ooh, a free path. That sounds tempting. Glepo says, finally I can play R65. Awesome, that's great. Vulcan says, Grandmaster 242, stand your ground in the steel shield trade. Nice. 242. Took patch 961, so I get... Oh, did you have a bad bug? Oh, that sucks, man. Well, I'm glad you're back in, Gleppo. Glad you're back in. The Oracle had this place built, and the podium moved here because of... Oh, there's a free path. You should try it. Free path? The path of chaos, of course. Chaos is freedom, and freedom is fun. Chaos. Darkstar showed us all the way. Abandon Lord British's virtues. They will serve you not. They are silly and fictional, and no one can live by them. Probably. Darkstar. He's very strong and wise, and he set us all free. We don't have to follow the virtues anymore, and can do what we want, and eat ice cream. Oh, and by the way, Darkstar is actually one of... Shroud actually went the route of non-corporate Twitch account, so I'm subscribed to their account. So Darkstar is actually one of their one of their emotes. The virtues, those are boring. Go talk to that silly podium if you want to talk about those. Who's this Lord British guy? Do you know he's old? Like really old? Maybe even 30. Why would you follow such an old and feeble man? Now chaos, that's the way of fun. You keep talking about this fun. I like having fun. You will too. What about ice cream? I wish there was more ice cream here. Oh well. What about this podium? It's a boring thing, and someone put it in the best spot, which makes me mad. It's right by the waterfall, and it's cool and breezy, but those stupid ghosts are there, and they're no fun. Wait, there's stupid ghosts there? They don't know anything. They still think they're in the past when they were alive, but they're not. They're stupid. When they were alive, I don't know, something about some silly sorcerer and the prophecy, and it's all stupid. All right. So Anise has given us some dissing LB. Definitely dissing LB. 30, can you imagine? 30. He's a little older than 30. All right, there are 4 that wait. There are 4, 1 that waits. Whoa, the Avatar, the end of all things. Tell them, Avard, show them, teach them, make them see. Oh, Arthur Dent's taking off. Good night, Arthur Dent. Thanks for dropping by, bud. Nice to see you. And that waits. Greetings, foretold one. This is the confluence. Foretold? Avard pointed the way. We have waited so long. The bringer of truth, the seeker of the chosen way, the first of the obsidian Kabbalists, the first of us all. That is the origin of his power. Who are the Kabbalists? They walk among you today. They are a mirror of the path. They are a mirror of the path. The path you have walked, Avard has foreseen. Ah, they are a mirror of the path. Since we are walking the path of virtues, they are a mirror of the path. We watch and wait. The child does as well in her way. She is not a child. She has always been here. Interesting. We are Legion. You're one that waits. You must fulfill the prophecy. The prophecy, the life's work of Avard. The one who is first among us. Your path, the future, everything. All right. Shall we do it? Dun dun dun. It does sound ominous. Oh wait, you can talk to the confluence podium. The podium hums softly with the 3 shards now in your possession. You can activate the podium's power to translate your book of dire prophecy. All right, and this thing needs everything that I just had. So I need the 3 lenses. Oh, people was asking about like, what's this game like? So one thing they do is that when somebody wants something like a quest item, you actually have to give it to them actively. It's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you don't just get it for free because you're playing a computer game. And 8 pages. Page of compassion. So we got the Cerulean lens, the Vermilion lens, and the Xanthos lens. And we have the page of compassion and cruelty, page of honesty and deceit, page of honor and disgrace, page of humility and pride, page of justice and malfeasance, page of sacrifice and narcissism, page of spirituality and corporality, and page of valor and qualm. The podium activates, and in a blinding flash of light, the 8 pages of the Book of Dire Prophecy combine, fusing together into a single book, which you remove from the podium. Now all that remains is to read the now translated text. Very cool. I love games rich in lore, but my brain nowadays I can't remember plot and stories at all. So much is lost to me. Yeah, I get distracted too. And in games like this, I've learned to just play over, especially MMOs. I just learned to play over a long time, and that makes it even harder to remember everything. Like I've been doing these quests once a week, and then I don't do any of them the rest of the week. So I kind of have to remind myself what's going on all the time. Goodbye, podium. Read the Dire Prophecy of Avard. I now have a copy of the original work, the Dire Prophecy of Avard. I should read it as the Oracle instructed. Well, this is as good a place as any. Show quest items. Wait. Do I have it? What's it called? The Dire Prophecy of Avard. No, I did have it. It's not dire, it's Dire. They put in a little too much effort trying to use old language. Table of contents. Oh my god, this is a really long book. The Lamentation of the Fall. Honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, pride, finis omnium rerum. For the world is fallen into chaos. We reached up in anger and shattered the sky. Its blackness falls to earth like a rain of dark glass. The ordered customs and rows of society are shattered. All shall stumble in the blinding light of a blood-red dawn. Sightless who will not see, deaf to the truth they will not hear. Mewing and wailing of and for themselves, they kill with discordant and untamed shouts the melodic order of their better selves. Yet from the obsidian's fall shall arise, seen only by the ordered eye, the blade which shall render order in their midst. Silence the voices who screech outside the ordered tune, darken the eyes of unwelcome vision, and bring one vision, one voice, one song to a world reborn in perfect twilight. I guess this is going to be long, right? It's 14 pages. Talk about a wall of text. Supreme and ordered once more in its flawlessness of one thought and purpose born and died until only the night remains. It shall come to pass in the long days after the fall that there shall come one who comes from beyond the circles of the sundered moon. He shall bind the world together from its shattered stone and bone seas, bind together all that fly above the land, barrow beneath it, and walk with purposeful tread upon its surface. In that day shall be brought to bow before the power of the One. The world shall be swept clean of its folly, cleansed of its impurity. Before the One, and the triumph of hope in the darkness shall be complete. For lo, the triumph of hope, the harbinger of the future of the land, the avatar of legend, not seen since the fall of the world, returns. He brings with him the artifacts of dread, the doom of the world, the heart of sorrows, that which saves all from their agony and their love, the crown of bone steel forged from the might of all whom serve, the scepter of dread before which none can stand. The fate of the avatar of legend in the land which he walks, forever is bound in chains of doom and tethers of hope. These words describe what will be the path of the avatar. Honesty. Honest to a fault, the avatar will walk the land. His word, always a sign in the light of the darkest gloom. By his example, many will learn to be true to others. It is one being true to oneself. All right, I'm not going to read it all. At least I'm not going to read it all right now. So they go through each of the... So honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and pride. The virtue known as humility, actually. The Avatar has walked a path of glory and renown, his deeds known far and wide, his story known to all. Of him are the legends told, and he is one of the first to speak of them. For why not take credit where it is due? The virtue of humility forsaken, cast aside its time, and the world done. Finisum minium rerum. For the Avatar in his path road has shown the value of the virtues forsaken, into the light they shall lead. In the final battle he shall be in the vanguard. All will follow his example and be inspired, and through this he will reach through the ages, the blade of order, of legend, of peace, of purity. Lo, I tell you, I have seen this. He will wield this mighty blade and strike down the dark obsidian lord, and he will bring peace to the world. Lo, I tell you, I have seen this. I, Avard the Eye, I have seen this. I commit this knowledge to they that will follow, that they will prepare the way for the Avatar of virtue, who will be forever known to the ages as gravity. Dun dun dun. This is where the music changes. I should have had music set up to change right there. Talk to the Oracle and Arabella in Brittany. Take care, child. Oh no, the funny podium said that you were the Avatar of virtue. Huh. I don't want to talk to you anymore. All right, well. You can hang out with these ghosts and dance by the waterfall. And I will head to central Brittany to meet up with our old friends, the Oracle and Arabella. And this little girl will beat up on stuff that she doesn't like. And hopefully they're awake, because it's the middle of the night. I'm sure they are. At least for me. All right, talk to the Oracle and Arabella. Wait, is this not where they are? Yeah. Quest text now says, I read the Diary of Prophecy as written by Avard, and as the Oracle said, it refers to me explicitly, describing what I have done since entering New Britannia, naming me directly, and hinting at a, to put it mildly, eventful future. It is now time for me to see the Oracle as she instructed and apparently as foretold. Ultima Futura Automaton says, "You have returned, Gravity. According to my observations, you have assembled the direct prophecy of Avard successfully and have learned of its contents. A book written centuries ago foretold your coming. Have you thought about the reason for this?" Nope. Actually, I didn't really do that. I should be awake in the middle of the night. Techie go walking in their sleep through the Valley of Fear to the Riverside. They go walking in their sleep through the Valley of Fear to the Riverside Deep. Nice. I wonder if you were just being contrary. At this point, it is pointless. Regardless, I cannot help you if you will not help yourself. Help myself? I will ask again. You have assembled the Diary of Prophecy of Avard successfully and have learned its contents. Have you thought about the reason for this? Yes, I have. Interesting. I'm sure you have seen much reflected within the book. I have. It is a mirror to your actions, seen from the veil of time that conceals the future from the past. One of the things that made Avard unique was that he saw this concept, time, was not a wall, but a curtain. One that could be lifted, but with great difficulty. At any rate, what conclusion did you draw from this evaluation? Virtues define us as human. Interesting. With all you have witnessed, all the abuse done in the name of the virtues, all of the sadness, even the Titans themselves fell short of the standard you have held for yourself. I confess I did not expect this to be the outcome. It will cause me to review some core calculations. Regardless, you have passed the final test. The Shroud is yours. The Shroud. The Shroud of the Avatar? The Shroud of the Avatar, of course. It is a mark of your station, as the Avatar of virtue that Avard prophesied the coming of long ago. You are but one of many, though. There will be thousands of other avatars, many of whom have made their own choice, in fact. Every Outlander has the potential within them to walk the path and become an avatar. That is what Avard saw. You gained a whole crapload of experience needed for skill development. You received the following: Shroud of the Avatar, player-owned town village lot deed, shingle roof village home from Ultima Futura Automata. Avard struggled to comprehend the choices, the paths of thousands at the same decisions points, how they would twist and wind around each other. It is challenging for me as well, but it is in fact my primary directive to do so. But what is of more relevance to you is that you are but one of many. There are others who will have this conversation with me. They will not strive to uphold the virtues as do you. Some merely seek to do what they will, following the siren song of chaos dividing us all against all. Yet the true danger is in those who seek to destroy the world and bring about a new age of darkness. You will have to deal with them. Deal with the others? Yet there are those who will tell you that what you have learned is meaningless and that you are not bound in a path you have already chosen. I speak, of course, of Lord British's wife, Arabella, whom you have met before. Our relationship of late is complicated. She has cooperated in welcoming avatars such as yourself to New Britannia and helping them on their path, yet disagrees with me in the meaning that this path has. She does not see that the new age has begun. The new age has begun. And as the prophecy has foreseen, the Lady Arabella returns to finish this chapter of your tale. Hey, Mikey, fun fact. The color of the shroud that you receive depends on the choices you made during the game. It does. Whoa. As the prophecy has foreseen, the Lady Arabella returns to finish this chapter of your tale. Arabella says, "You know, we have always disagreed on this. You cannot tell me that our destiny is sealed by those who have lived ages past. You observe, but you do not learn." Gravity, I hope it is not too late. I know what this device has told you. I have broken the seals long made to reach you and ensure you know the real lesson you have learned from your time in Novia. You've broken the seals? What? It is true, although within the largest city of Novia, at its highest point, the Oracle has remained isolated from those she observes. The Titans felt it necessary, and customs became laws. It is simply unthinkable for all but a select few to stand where you and I do now. I have met with her a few times out of necessity to learn when outlanders such as yourself arrive in our world. I am not a Titan, though. My time with her is limited and strained. She does not like me very much, I'm afraid, and it is somewhat mutual. I represent human emotion to her, I think, in all its untidy glory. But awkward though our reunion may be, it was necessary, for I must ensure you know the real lesson you have learned from your time in Lovia. And what is that? Your future belongs to you. You and your friends and those you have met along the path. That is what we fight for. That is what is important, not the cryptic words of long-dead sorcerers. No prophecy can control you. You shape what your future holds. You have the greatest gift of all, that of free will. The shroud you hold represents this. The oracle is so wrong, and it will show you, for as your actions change, the shroud will change to match. Your fate is your own, and your path to choose is your own. I know my husband, Lord British, and I can count on you to help lead us all into the future. The next part of your journey lies across the seas. Soon I will hear from my husband, and it will be time to rejoin him across the oceans. There you will shape your fate and that of this entire land. Until then, continue to help the people of this land as you have been. Wait for my word, and beware the use of the dread artifacts. They will consume your very soul, and that is too high a price to pay for any future. I know you will make the right choice. For now, I must bid you farewell. Peace be upon you, and stay to the path. Wait. Of the virtues, that they may not be forsaken, Gravity. I shall call on you again. Wait, what did you say? I shall call on you again when the time is right. There we go. Congratulations, Gravity. You have completed Shroud of the Avatar, Forsaken Virtues. The Rise of Darkness is now before you. How you will navigate this is up to you. Please report thy feat to Lord British. You can reach him here in New Britannia, or deliver this screenshot to him via Twitter, which is why I'm constantly taking screenshots, at Richard Garriott, in the Outlanders domain. You have completed this first chapter of your life in New Britannia in 2 years, 8 months, 30 days, 23 hours in the Common Earth Reckoning. I am patient. Outstanding. All right. That is the end. Thanks, Kleppo. I need like I need the text. That's probably not gonna work. No. Not like a selfie. Here, let's do Can we get selfies? Can we do it? Get one like that. Hold on, even better. Pirate outfit, there we go. Excellent. Thanks, Falcon. Well, that was very cool. That was fun stuff. Hey, it still says reassemble and use the Vermilion Lands. Goddamn broken quest system. Hopefully they do a much better job on the rewrite of the quest system. Alright, that's exciting. So that ends the main storyline of episode 1. Introduction to the 3 principles, truth, love, and courage. We got to meet 3 titans representing each of truth, love, and courage. And in this particular area of the world, those titans are important, seen as leaders of these people. Granus, Boreas, and Sequana. Oh, a pirate just came out of the Oracle Confirmatory. Call somebody, quick. Oh, and the Shroud that I just got. So the Shroud, let's go back to equipment. As Mikey mentioned, or Oko mentioned, I don't know what you want to go by. Big Mikey Oko. Or is it Ocho? Oko, like the number. Oh, like I know what that is. What is Oko like the number? Now I gotta look that up. That's 8. Oh, it's 8 in Spanish? Okay, that I didn't know. Got it. So that is the Shroud. And it gets very bright when you are very virtuous and has very high contrast against what is otherwise a very black outfit. So that was the that's the main prize. +5 strength, +5 dexterity, +5 intelligence, -0.5 move speed, -10% aggro boost, -2.5 magic resistance. You've been more evil so that it matches better. You should have been more evil so that it matches better. I should have been. Well, I think I still can, right? Because I think it changes with you. So if my virtue numbers drop, I think it will change color. But yeah, the color of this item is based on my virtue. So if I go and steal a bunch of stuff, it'll start getting duller. If I go and lie to a bunch of people. If I run around to NPCs and tell them my name is Big Mikey Oko, then that's a lie, and it will reflect that. Oh, that quest went away. Excellent. Excellent. Anyway, I think I'm going to go back to my backpack. As cool as that Shroud is. I got it. I'm done. All right, I win. I'm out. Mic drop. What should I do? I did actually get another quest. Speaking of taking the seas north, in a northern town by the name of Norwich, I found somebody by the name of Sigrun, who has asked me to go and find out why people who are leaving Norwich, sailing to the north, never return. It's very troubling. It's very, very troubling. So one of the step quests is optional. There's actually a cool... So speaking of virtues, my virtues are high. And as a result, there's actually a place called the Jack of Spades. Did I get that right? I think so. It's a flying ship. You get to it from a place called Mud. A town called Mud. But you can... Oh, Jack of Diamonds. I was close. I knew it was a card. I knew it was a suit. His airship, the Jack of Diamonds. So there's a Captain Jack. His airship, the Jack of Diamonds, might be in Mud. So you can get on it, but you can only get on it if your virtues are low. So I got to go to Pendro, the magic supplies merchant in U. And Dr. Bob in Northwood. Let's finish that. So I can head to U and Northwood. The other place I had to go, I went earlier because I had to go to Janiford, which is actually where I'm going to go to the docks and leave there. I went to Janiford because I wanted to get my Earth Elemental because I'd just gotten my prerequisite stats up to get it. And the Earth Magic Specialty Trainer is in Janiford. There's one of our titans. Boreas, Titan of Truth, doing the truth salute. Like so. Does that look about right? Looks about right. Pretty sure that looks right. Vlad, just spend 200,000 on my obsession to have all the Eternal Weapons armors. What? What are Eternal Weapons armors? Oh, like the Eternal patterns for them? What are you talking about? Novia. I'm guessing you said just spent. Oh, patterns. Where were you buying? Do you buy them off other people? You must be buying those off other people. Yeah, I like that this game suits player vendors. Yeah, this game suits obsessions well. For example, Falcon and his obsession for 950 Grandmasters, whatever he's going for. I don't even, how many skill schools are there? Or skill? How many skills are there? A lot. I'm going for those GMs too. Well, that's the thing I was gonna say is that this game does really well. You can be obsessed by a number of different things, but it's really hard to be obsessed by everything. 174, nice. My guess is I'm looking for somebody who's probably going to be near the docks. I'm not sure I'm obsessed with anything. There's just shy of 300 skills? Okay. Wow, so you're almost there. What did you say you were at? 270? I'm probably not going to find it if I try and scroll up. I assume there's... Are you doing like death magic and everything? Astronomer, that's what I'm looking for. You're at 242, okay. So 58, just shy of 300, so 50-ish left to go. No death or chaos, all right. Yeah, and I don't have a single skill purchase in either of those either. I might try it. Somebody was on my stream yesterday that said it's really fun. I think they were talking about death magic is really quite fun. Oh, astronomer, probably in that big telescopy looking place. I might do that in another tune though. I don't mind the idea of doing like alts. Just to try stuff out. Just kind of have a different experience and a different character. And I did really enjoy the story. So I probably will do the story again on an alt on off stream. You're a paladin after all? What's a paladin? Oh, just kidding. That's basically me too. What's it looking for? The groundskeeper? Hi. What's your name? Welcome to Britannia Manor. Enjoy your visit. Oh, he's Dale. Welcome, Dale. Alpha Fish Sticks coming in. 18 raiders. Oh my god, I gotta get out my fishing rod. Hello, Alpha Fish Stick. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Nice to have you. You wouldn't believe, you just missed it. You literally just missed it by minutes. I swear to God, by minutes. I just earned that. Hey, Dale, back off. Personal space, buddy. Personal space. Leave me alone. I got my shroud. Hey, Justin, thanks for the follow. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Yeah, no. That was awesome. I am excited. It's a little bright. Here, I'll wear it for a while. What was Dale telling me? Hope your stream went well, Alpha. Excuse me. Were you fishing again tonight? I saw you killing trolls, slaying trolls, I should say, last night. That was cool. Always fun to watch. I haven't been able to kill any of those big trolls yet. All right, I'll talk to you. What's going on? Well, that's where we are. Feel free to look around while you visit. There are all manners of wonder here, such as the telescope and the teletype, along with collectibles from all over Novia. Just leave everything the way you found it, please. Go to Brittany Fields and you can meet one? Wait, Falcon, I missed that. What is that in reference to? Tonight was Dragon Slaying. Oh, nice. You can with friends? Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. You will solo them soon enough? Nice. Alpha, thanks, bud. Nice to see you. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I did take out... I went to the Ruined Keep. Is that in the Hidden Vale? Is that what that place is called? So that bridge has an easy troll, and then past the bridge, they have some harder trolls. And I did actually manage to beat one of the harder ones. The easy one was pretty easy, the one on the bridge. I did manage to beat one of the further ones, but it took me a long time. So I only stuck around for one, but I did manage to win that fight. Oh, sorry, Dale, I was ignoring you. I didn't mean to. The telescope, that's on the top floor. Lord British uses it to study all sorts of things in the sky. Quite fascinated by the sky, more than anyone I've known. He said it was because of his father, but won't say much more about it. Oh, that's touching. By the way, if people don't know this, Richard Garriott's father just passed away 2 weeks ago. That touched me. I won't say much more about it, but you're welcome to use it while you're here. Nothing else like it in Novia. Richard Garriott's father was an astronaut. He started long-term, what was it called? Long-term spacefaring? He was kind of one of the first people to go on a very long mission in space. Hey, Senegal, nice to see you. I didn't know that his father had passed. Yeah, it's not... You kind of sort of have to watch. Wasn't huge news. But, yeah, he passed away 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. Lord British. Oh, he's an outlander like you, I reckon. Has been here quite a while, and I've been helping him keep an eye on things around here. Couldn't tell you when he'll return, but he's that sort to turn up when you least expect it. All right. This guy's just hanging out. He's the groundkeeper here at Britannia Manor. The trolls, of course. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it, Falcon. Trolls. Wow, this is a nice place. Very nice place. Oh, found the astronomer. Why is the astronomer... Oh, of course the astronomer sleeps during the day. Duh. Of course. You can use the telescope. You can move it. Whoa! Of course, it's the middle of the day, so there's not much to see. Darium's Pokemon seems the frame rates have gotten way better and so does since I've checked it out. Nice. And in fact, Darium's, like, this last release, I think, had a huge bump. They finally managed to get a Unity engine upgrade out this last release. They've been struggling with it for quite some time because they can't get around certain bugs in the Unity engine. The Unity engine has not been a... there haven't been a lot of fond words about the Unity engine, let's say that. Hey, how do I get out of this? Oh, there we go. All right, I think I'm going to have to wake up the astronomer. It looks pretty smooth. Yeah, and I don't know... Oh, he's awake. Hello. Name. My name is Robert, but, well, I've done a lot of studying at university, and everyone calls me Dr. Bob. All right, you're the astronomer. Got it. I'm going to ask you about the northern sky. Because that's what Singrin sent me for. The northern sky? I'm not sure I understand. Could you be more specific? Singrin asks about the cosmos. She's concerned about Norwich, I take it. Well, the good news is that I recently checked my data and found no notable celestial events have been happening in the Norwich area, nor will they in the near future. As far as celestial disturbances, that little island sits in a fairly stable pocket of cosmological calm. Alrighty. Every so often, a celestial event occurs that has an unusual effect on the creatures or environment. The recent two-tailed comet, for example, that had a profound and lasting effect on many creatures across the world. A recent two-tailed comet had a number of unusual side effects on local fauna. The creatures of many regions became bolder and more ferocious, including unicorns, wyverns, and the like. Further, several variant anomalies appeared for a time, named the Aether Dragon, Aether Lich, Aether Corpion by my peers. If traveling across the wilderness was mildly dangerous before, now it will be swiftly fatal for most adventurers. That's funny. Apparently that was a celestial event. They gave us a bunch of bosses. All right, not much else to say. Next patch, we might get Unity 2019. We might. Oh, hello, Luna. You can talk to the cat. Cat's name is Luna. Hello. Name. Job. Help. Nope. None of the above. Oh, can I play? Oh, there's nothing in there. This works. Hey, Dr. Bob, personal space here, buddy. I have one of those, actually. But yeah, the framework's got a lot better in this latest release. So I have a very beefy computer. I don't think I necessarily notice anything, but I'm not sure I was ever in situations where I had very low frame rates before, so I think probably everybody saw frame rates go up in bad areas, and some people with lower end computers may see it go up everywhere. But I think that's kind of the nature of game performance improvements. Usually affects the low end first. It looks like it worked. You just need to learn how to speak cat. Oh, Sanagal, I was going to tell you. That thing that we were doing the Oracle Colossus last week. Remember we had the 8 statues that needed to be turned in a proper order, and we got the one of the viewers provided the answer. So you asked, what the hell was the question? I can leave this for you if you don't want me to tell you. But basically, if you go and find Vonda and Janiford, you can quickly come to the answer. So anyway, I figured it out. What's funny is that I actually figured it out, like, while I was trying to fall asleep later. I'm like, oh, I got it. I know what it is. But it would have been kind of boring running around the world. I could have went back to like a wiki and figured it out, but it's not that hard if you go, oh, Vonda and Janiford. Then it's pretty straightforward. Look, there's a stage here. Nice. All right, now we got to go to U. Is this how I get out of this place? Need to start working on the Shroud quest again. I got too distracted by things lately. Yeah, distractions happen. Oh, and Senegal, if you haven't been... Are you in the Baron's Reach Discord? I'm not sure if you are. We are moving Baron's Reach. So a player-owned town. We're gonna move both biome and location. The biome change is everybody kind of we set up Baron's Reach in the Snowy Mountains, which worked not too bad. There's sort of a central city area, but there was more people that wanted to live in the area than we had kind of space for it. So one of the things we were looking for in a biome was to give us kind of more inner city area for people to live close to other people. Also, the POT that we were in does not have nearly enough, or does not have nearly enough flat space to actually use it all if we could. Now, I mean, the population, it's not that busy a player-owned town, obviously, but if we want to grow and we want to actually use all the space that we can, we wanted to get a player-owned town lot that was better. I can since you live in that's weird. That'll get you into the Baron's Reach Discord. If you're interested in anybody interested in being there, it's not really a guild specific Discord. It's sort of, there is some guild specific channels, but and it's not very busy either. But so we're looking at probably a move. We're sort of looking into this area right now, so we're probably not going to move very far. So just south of where we are. And then we're going to move into a swamp island biome. It's got a very large central flat area that you can build on. So anyway, there's some discussion in there about it. So I just thought I needed to throw that out just to warn you that you may find the town you lived in to be gone and all your stuff sent to your bank. Oh no, we can probably set you up close to the bank or something. It'd be pretty close. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet spot to be right beside the bank. That's useful. You do know that you can buy a bank, right? That's what they want. That's what they want everybody to do. Yeah, the remote bank access device, 1,500 crowns of the obsidian. Oh, I got people in here. I said I was going to do a... Oh, man. I'm terrible at doing giveaways. I should have done a giveaway sooner. Reset. Open. Yeah, there we go. So just in case you want that and you want it to be cheaper, there's a raffle, and I'll draw it in a few minutes. I'll do a couple of them tonight since I forgot to earlier. I'm such a noob streamer. All right, I needed to talk to Ask about the Northern Curse. Pendro, the magic supplies merchant in you, is apparently familiar with curses and such. Sigrun the Seer wants me to consult with him as soon as I can and find out if a Northern Curse is responsible for the disappearances of those who sail north from Norwich. And... wait, did I go the right way? I may not have. No, I went the wrong way. It's all right. I'll go back around. Red Hammers. Hello, Red Hammers. As luck would have it, Red Hammer, I actually was at your place the other day. I do a lot of clicking on signs. I do a lot of clicking on lot signs. I wonder who lives here. I probably complain that my mother is too nosy about neighbors, but I'm terrible at it. So yeah, I was up in your neighborhood. One of my shopping trips. Pabrules, thanks for the follow. Thank you. All right, I went the long way to get to the magic supplier. Hope it was not too messy. Nah, it looked great. It looked great. I'm trying to remember what was it in Norwich? That might have been why I was up there. You may not want to say. Shut up, don't tell everybody where I live. I'm trying to keep it secret. Yeah, I have one at the docks. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, is this the guy I'm looking for? Pendro, it is. Hello, Pendro. No, that is not what I meant. I do not need to buy stuff from you. I needed to talk to you about the Northern Curse. I don't know what you're talking about. Please clarify. Sigrun asked. Sigrun needs information from me, Pendro? Interesting. Perhaps we can help each other. Before I can give you information you seek, you must perform a task for me. Do you accept? Yes, I'll get a rune bag. All right, go to the South Boundless Forest. Therein you shall find a thriving barbarian community. A few of the barbarians will carry rune bags. Retrieve a Boundless Forest rune bag and bring it to me. I'll cast the runes to determine if a Northern Curse exists. All right. This quest was going so easily for so long. Off we go to find a rune bag. Is this the forest? I don't think so. Hallowed Plains. No, that's it over there. South Boundless Forest. Tier 3. I can bring up my new pet. I get an earth elemental. It's very exciting. It's actually not terribly exciting. I don't know if it's any good yet, but it's very cool looking. Alright, we need to find some barbarians. And liberate them of some rune bags. Chris Bakar! Coming in with the 100 bits, thank you. Thank you so much. Ah. Kobolds? You guys aren't barbarians. Oh, I've been in here before. For something. No, I don't recall what it was. I think there's some other quest in here. Is there an emote quest in here? I wonder if that was the area with the taming buff? There's an area with a taming buff? I don't know anything about that. Spoilers? You might see spoilers in this channel. I do a lot of quests and stuff, but I don't overly care about spoilers. Some things I like to just work through on my own, but spoilers don't bother me. I do have compass directions for a whole bunch of barbarian places. Oh, you're just teasing, says Anakal. Got it. I was just trying to figure out what he's talking about. There's a place with a taming buff? I actually tamed a squirrel just to see how taming worked. Break the totem. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. There we go. You took me into this area a while back? Oh, did you? Whoops. Sorry, Shale. I think I just got you covered in something bad. Oh, the taming buff, like the puzzle? Maybe. Yeah, we should, if you ever see me playing, make sure to hit me up. I'm down for doing whatever, Santigal. I have been doing kind of quests, which is fairly solo activity. That didn't work. That's way too high. I can do this. There we go. Spoiler is basically the revelation of major plot points, but the full story tells you how they got to those plot points. If the spoil actually ruins the story, then it wasn't that good of a story in the first place. Hub rules is Morgana. Which Morgana? Do I know you? Oh. Here? Ah, Morgana. Nice. That Morgana. I'm like, what? Got it. Thanks. Now I figured it out. Mikey, I absolutely agree. It's like spoilers usually tells you the end of the story, but it's the path that's interesting. It's like, yeah, I agree. I don't. They got a big statue of Granus here. They got a big statue of Granus here. A slightly deformed one? Who puts a statue in the middle of the forest? Well, the thing is, there's like walls. Actually, and there's like something. I'm not sure if it was always a forest. Oh no, it just looked deformed from back. Might have been a glitch. It's like knowing Rosebud is the name of the sled, but that spoil doesn't mean anything at all without the understanding of the rest of the story. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, so do I need to get up there? Maybe I need to get up there. There is some old ruins in here, that's for sure. Oh, here's an up. Oh, cotton. Or more importantly, a beetle carapace, potentially. Crafting node, cannot walk by them. Simply cannot. No, one raw cotton. Very exciting. And generally you may be right, but some very enjoyable stories wouldn't be nearly as interesting if specific plot points are known too early. Yeah, I'm thinking like the classic I See Dead People. What was that movie? Oh! You located an item, a boundless forest rune bag. Okay, I got one. But I still need to go up to the top of this thing because it's the top. Found somebody's house. Cool treehouse. Do you need those? I can send you. No, I don't need them. I just collect them. I collect everything. I'm a hoarder. You always hope for the rare drop, right? Well, it's just a camp. There really isn't anything that interesting up here. Can I get out? Am I close enough to the edge to get out? They're not going to let me out, are they? Senegal, of course, reads a lot of mysteries. Whoa. Also, if you watch some movies with entirely different perspective when you know the ending, such as A No Way Out, right? Yeah, you certainly do. What is this place? This is an interesting path. Oh, found a way out. Mikey says, I think as far as enjoyability, knowing a spoiler ahead of time takes a story from 10 to like an 8. But if you're a big fan, those 2 points really do matter. That's a good point. Yeah, it's sort of the... There's kind of a rush moment at the end. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know that. How can you do that? But yeah, like some of the plot points, like you think about like Serenity, right? With what's his name dying at the end. Hopefully I didn't just spoil that for everybody. I guess I didn't give his name so nobody knows. But there was a guy who died at the end, and it's one of those things where that event, you don't really want to know that event because it's crushing when it happens. But it also doesn't actually fit into the plot. Like if he hadn't, it could have been the same ending. Kind of thing, right? So yeah, there's some things it's like, yeah, you don't want to know. You'll get there. Knowing Gandalf comes back. Shh. Spoilers, sorry. I'm just dropping spoilers like crazy here. But really, spoils say a lot more about the spoiler than they do anything else. They just let you know what the ticks are. Yeah, it's like, hey, I know something you don't. Exactly. Gandalf? Who's that? I really think that path should have gone someplace other than Novia. Yeah, I know, right? It was like, oh, this looks like a really cool path. I can't wait to see where it goes. No, it just goes out. Fair enough. Now I got to wake up this guy again. All right, back in town. Let's draw the raffle. Okay, I'll go up. Everybody's got like 30 seconds left. If you haven't gotten the raffle, get in. 100 crowns of the obsidian. Then I'll draw it when I get up. So I had to call the elevator down. I think everybody got in. Oh. B Striker. B Striker was just here. Like, I mean in chat. Hello, B Striker. Nice Shroud. All right. Close. Pick winner. Gleppo won. You have won. I came back. Yes, and you're right there. Nice to meet you. Gleppo, you are our winner. Am I friends with you somewhere? I don't think I have any crowns. Well, I don't have a mailbox. Nice to meet you. What am I looking for? Friends list. $100 crowns. 100 crowns of the obsidian. You're killing mages. If I'm friends with you, let me know what your are you just Gleppo 1? Nope. I'm guessing it's Gleppo 1 in game too. Since that worked. I will I'll write that down. I lost my pen. I will mail that to you in a bit. And we'll do another one. I'll reset. We'll do another one before we finish up. What time is it? Oh, I got quite a bit of time. Yeah, let's do another one. Another 100 crowns. Let's re-roll. Hey, I brought you a rune bag. Ah, yes, I can feel the magic in the runes. The runes indicate that there is no northern curse, as Sigrun considered, but there is something, almost the opposite. I'm sorry, I can't explain it further. Please share this information with her and accept a reward. Plus, our agreement seemed to be mutually beneficial. If you are so inclined, please bring me another Boundless Forest rune bag each day. Each day you bring me a new rune bag, I shall grant you an additional reward. What? I can go back and get more rune bags? Alright, I might have to do that and see what happens. What did I get? 100 gold and 3,200 experience. Okay. The reputation of Sigrun of Norwich is that she complements her meager abilities as a seer with research and scientific method. Oh yeah, you took the survey. I have survey tickets. Do the survey tickets just not work anymore? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Falcon, everyone picks on me being cruel all the time. Gleppo is usually found in the rise. Is that right? Nice. And no one picks on me. Same here. I spent a lot of time in that zone. I wonder if they have any of those bags in my inventory. They might, or they might be... I get the impression that some things don't drop unless you have the quest, which makes daily quests more daily. So you can't like go and stock up on 10 of them and just leave a character by Pendro every day. All right, I can't get to the Jack of Diamonds. So now I gotta head back to Norwich. Are you in Cruel? Did you just tell us where you were, Falcon? Oh, come on. Gleppo's in the hunt for 1 billion total XP. Crazy. Like in your pool? Or spent? Like, how do you know? They do or did a week ago? Yeah, I haven't been able to turn a survey ticket in. I have some. Yeah, I have 2 of them. And I thought, oh, maybe I have to like go to each place. So I've went to a number of different places and I can't get anyone. Everyone just says, I have no questions to ask you at this time. Falcon says, maybe. He's in the shadows. That's where you are. You're in the shadows. Spent on skills. How do you know how much you've spent on skills? Is that, can you determine that in the game or do you have to, I think you should only have 1 at a time. Oh, so maybe it's broken because I have 2. I could just delete 1. They're not that hard to get. That I could do. Anyway, I'll fix that later. I'm not going to worry about it. Adventure level is a pointer. Oh, okay. You can see total XP when you use unlearning a scroll too. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I think I've actually seen that. Norwich is this way, right? This little boat. Yep. Back at Redhammer's hood. Yeah, I don't have nearly that much spent. Nearly. I think I was 88. Maybe I'm 89. Nope, still 88. There we go, Red Hammer's Expeditions. Oh, that's why I recognized your place. You actually have a, look at that. Red Hammer. Very nice stuff. Oh, cheap recall scrolls. Supply bundles. You don't open supply bundles? Oh, they're actually cheap supply bundles too. Very nice. There. I will. That's probably the last thing you want me to like buy off you. God damn it. Now I got to make 10 more scrolls. I can always use those though. It's like there's no question that those will not get used. There, put them in there. Where is... Oh yeah, she was out in the docks. That's right. She's still wandering out of the docks? Oh, I remember when I was here, this guy, I don't know, this may have been reported as a... So, for those that don't know, so this is a lot marker. So, somebody bought this. Twiggy Fizzlesticks bought this, or claimed this lot. So, the lot is actually, like, right here. And you'll see this guy do this again. So, your people will walk around your lot, but occasionally they just get into a loop that just doesn't work. Both him and the dog were walking straight into the water, just like he is right now. And they were just doing it constantly and in perfect synchronization. Oops. Sell many throughout the land? Nice. That's cool. Adventure level 88 is about 40 million XP. Wow. And I got a lot to... the funny thing is I have like 7. Oh no, I used quite a bit tonight. I burned through about 1 million XP tonight. Not quite, but 900,000, 800, 900,000. I did have just over 8 million. What's going up? Oh, probably Backstab. Yeah, Backstab has went up to level 85. So that's probably sucked up a lot of XP. Actually, I think I'll just lock it there for now. The Matrix is real. It is, isn't it? It's like, wait, no, don't do it. Anyway. Here's Sigrun. Have a care, Outlander. When next you enter a boat, avoid sailing north. You might disappear. Okay, I talked to Dr. Bob. You spoke with Dr. Bog, but he said nothing in the heavens is causing those who still sail north to disappear? Drat! I was hoping the stars would tell him what was happening. I also talked to Thibodeau. So there's nothing in the history of the North to tell us why people are disappearing recently. Curses! I was hoping... Never mind. I'm sure Thibodeau was very thorough in her research. Thank you for speaking with her. That is very troubling. I also talked to Pendro. When you asked Pendro if a curse was affecting the entire North, he tasked you with getting a rune bag from barbarians so the runes could find out the truth? Clever man. I knew consulting him was the right thing to do. But you say the runes told him there wasn't any such curse? By the stars, we must find out what's causing these disappearances. You've told me what Dr. Bod, Thibodeau, and Pendro have shared, but I still don't have any information from Captain Jack Price. Should I examine the details you have already provided or wait until you've shared the captain's details? Well, I'm not going to get his, so forget Jack. Let's finish this. You have contacted all the people I task you with consulting. We have all the details, and yet the mystery remains. Our only clue is Pendro's feeling that something opposite of a curse is to blame. We are no closer to answers than when we began. I can't say we will ever know the reason why people are disappearing, but I shall continue my research and thank you for your assistance. Sigrun wasn't able to deduce the cause of the disappearances. That's it. We helped somebody finish a quest and prove nothing. That's just how it goes. It sounds like Sigrid could use a spoiler about now. Exactly, Santa Call. People are disappearing because of Glappo? Is that what it is? That must be what it is. Can I just swim north? What happens if I do that? I'll just swim north. Maybe not. Maybe not. What is the old man in the sea sell? Old man of the sea selling? 100 crowns. Confetti eggs. Throws a confetti egg. Nice. Drakbach beer. Very good. Oh, a gust ball. I gotta buy one of those. Somebody told me to get one. Much more expensive scrolls than a Red Hammer. I suppose if you're out here in the docks, you got more money. Who knows? Oh, a whole bunch of tamed... Wow, a whole bunch of tamed animals. None of which I can't... Oh, a sheep. I could buy the sheep. 4,000? I don't think I want a sheep for 4,000 gold. I will take your gust ball, though. Thank you, old man of the sea. He's an old man. He's content to wait until Red Hammer is sold out. Well, that's about it, right? It's like... Oh yeah, B Striker told me to get one. I told you to get one because you and your friend were running around looking for a practice dummy. That's right. That's right. Oh wait, I want to get out of here. All right, the not so subtle implication is the fact that Norwich lives on the northern shore, hence its name. And people disappearing to the north are probably just going to the lands for episode 2. There's a field in my hometown right by my house. Nice. Baron's Reach has one that's covered in snow. It's actually quite interesting. There's no out. Where does this go? Oh, I think I did this last time. There's no dock port out. So if you go to this player-owned town, then you'll get a boat to Novia. Like right here. So I just get 2 loading screens instead of 1. I don't know if that's clever or not, but... We do have a raffle open for 100 crowns of the obsidian. Get in. Might have everybody in already. Thanks everybody for hanging out. My Sunday night streams, I really enjoy these Sunday night streams. They're going through the story. I must admit, I'm not sure what's going to happen next week because it's like, I got no main story to follow. What am I going to do? I need to fix that. Need another boat. Yeah, usually you'd have like a nice boat down there just to get you out. You need to trap Atos when he's streaming and go, here, come to my town. And they'll leave without using dev tools. You have to start the UT grind. Well, I'm not going to stream the UT grind. That's not going to happen. I don't do too bad. I've been doing cooking and stuff. So my crafting XP is at 2.5 million. Admittedly, I just got like 250,000 tonight from quests. So that's a good chunk of that. Oop. But I just like, if I have an hour to kill, I'll just jump into Ulfheim and go kill obsidian bears and wolves and get some crafting XP, get some adventure XP. I can do that right now, in fact. My next goal is to be able to do the sieges. I did Corpus, but Corpus is easy. I mean, the engineers aren't easy, but Corpus ended up being fairly easy for me. Yep. I just made 1 million XP. Woohoo! Nice, Gleppo. Oh, are you in UT? Is that where you did it? Or are you in the Rise? I fall asleep in UT, so I never do that. Fair enough. I've done UT about... I mean, I get it. Like, I get the min-max of it. I've done it, like... 10 times, maybe? Tops? And yeah, I just have no interest in it. Occasionally I'll just jump in, but... Oh yeah, the new Deep Ravenswood. That's right. That's where I should have went. Actually, I've never really been to Deep Ravenswood. I should head there for half an hour or so. Actually, I think I might just call it here. Just do some cleanup. It's been a good day. It's been a fun stream. Senegal's in the raffle. One last chance for the raffle. 100 crowns of the obsidian. I'll draw it right away. I don't think I'm just going to call it. Quit a little early tonight. Get some more rest. All right. Oh yeah, Senegal. Hey, thanks for dropping in. Drawing the raffle. Last raffle. Pub rules. My new friend. And I know who that is. Morgana. Something. Morgana pub owner? That was it, right? Oh, thank you for hanging out. Here, I'll go show you this. I'll go show you the gust ball field. It's actually kind of funny looking. Right, where is it? Through these gates. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's outside. It's outside these walls. I've forgotten where it is. I can jump over. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, in Baron's Reach, we don't do snow very well, so our gust ball field's a little covered in snow. I never actually played this game before. Does this thing just go in the ground? Is that how it works? Or does it have to go in a... Does the person that places it... Wait, I gotta assign it to a hotbar slot? Ah, you summon it. I see. Got it. And then you have to fight it, I guess. That's not what I meant. It didn't go very far. Or is it? It's just because my gust sucks. Time for another toolbar. Yeah, I wish toolbars are a little bit. I wish the utility toolbar was a little bit more utilitarian. I don't know what I'm doing. The story behind this is that the first gust ball was just a person standing still. Players figured out that they could move them around using gust. Yeah, they would just stand there and move them. But this guy's not going anywhere. Dismiss. Alright, I got a gust ball. Fun stuff. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, hanging out tonight. Very... It seems a bit... It does seem a bit anticlimactic. I don't know what else to do. I assume it'll go anywhere, right? Like, I don't need to... Maybe I just need higher gust? Alright, Gleppo and Pub Rules, I will get your crowns to you right after I close the stream down here. Oh, I gotta raid a buddy of mine. He's still up playing Rocket League. He's fun. If you like Rocket League, he's a good friend. Big Ed Mustafa. It's a cool guy. Rocket League is fun. It's fun to watch, even if you don't like fun. Even if it's not fun to play, it's not your thing. Say hi if you like, whichever. Thanks, everybody. I'm gonna take a treasure hunt in Shogun Ridge. Oh, it's like right now? Everybody get over to Shogun Ridge. All right, I'm going to take off. Thanks, Synthetic. Nice to see you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you all very soon.